Sophie Cunningham trolls Caitlin Clark while comparing her to goats. Since joining the Indiana Fever via trade, Sophie Cunningham has become one of the team's most important players. Along with her job as a basketball player, she has also built a good relationship with Caitlin Clark. The 28-year-old dubbed herself, Clark, and teammate Lexie Hull as the Tres Leches. Every instance they are captured on camera, the trio is seen joking around and having a blast. Knowing how the 23-year-old trolls her teammates, Cunningham is aware that she can be on the receiving end of one of them. She and Hull did find themselves fending off Clark's humor when courting swimsuit brands. This time, the Missouri star managed to get back at her younger teammate. Sophie Cunningham and 3 of her Fever teammates were at the Indiana State Fair, where they came across a section that housed baby goats. The quartet was given milk bottles, and they took turns feeding those kids. One of Cunningham's pictures with the goats became a collage along with another one where she is standing behind Clark. When the former saw this, she took the chance to get back at her teammate. Sophie Cunningham might not have gotten a better opportunity to troll Caitlin Clark. Everyone knows how the latter is good at puns and subtle jabs. Her older teammate just happened to stumble upon this chance, but also used it to call Clark a goat. Paige Buecher's responds to Sophie Cunningham's claims of favorable whistle. Sophie Cunningham had also suggested that Paige Buecher's was a future GOAT. While giving that praise, she also talked about the favorable officiating the Dallas Wings guard receives. When Clutch Points Joey Mistretta asked the rookie about this, she said, "Naturally, no athlete would admit to receiving favorable officiating. It is a tricky subject to navigate, and usually, the one receiving such favors would deny it." Buecher's and her Wings won by 1 point against the Fever at their home. It could be cast off as complaints from the losing side. But with this answer, the Yukon star has effectively doused the fire before it spreads. The two sides will not play again this season. The Wings are not mathematically out of playoff contention, but it is unlikely they will play in the postseason. The Fever, on the other hand, will most likely take part. Sophie Cunningham and Fever lose 4 out of 5 and slide down to 7th. After that 1-point loss to the Wings, Sophie Cunningham and the Indiana Fever had a chance to fix their mid-game mistakes. Against the Washington Wizards, they tried to get ahead with a first-half lead. However, the away team started to chip away at that lead by halftime and then carved out a lead in the third quarter. The Fever tried to keep it close, but the lack of pure point guards was again showing its ugly side. Even though Cunningham and her teammates tried their level best to reduce the deficit, they again could not close the deal and lost by a mere 4 points. This makes it 4 losses in 5 games. The most worrying sign is that the Fever has dropped from as high as 5th in the standings. Many felt their previous 5-game winning streak could propel them to as high as 2nd. Those 2 untimely season-ending injuries have destroyed those dreams. Now they are trying to hold on to a playoff spot. They will next face 6 playoff hopefuls in their next 7 games.